first off the plane.
You weren't too excited about seeing her, are you?
Well, I am. I'm ecstatic, but I'm just frightened. I'm worried. I don't know what I'm going to tell about her godfathers.
Well, you think of something, Anna. Don't worry about it.
She's going to be expecting them. What am I going to tell her? That one of them is trying to kick a drug habit and the other two don't want to speak to me.
It'll work out. Believe me.
I hope so. First, I've got to get Frisco to talk to me.
First things first. Hey,
I missed you.
welcome back.
Why do you hear about all the things we've done in Australia?
Hey, don't I got a hug for you?
Anna! Oh, Anna, cara, che gioia!
I wouldn't have missed this for the whole world, little lady.
Where's everybody else? Didn't my godfathers come? I know Frisco came.
Hey, that's some good news for me, I hope.
What you wanted to hear.
The guards at the ADZ warehouse are gone?
Yeah, they were pulled a little while ago. The coast is clear.
I know, I'll have to okay news, thank you.
I didn't think you were just mildly curious.
Now, Tom, you can't tell anybody that I'm interested in this warehouse.
I won't spill the beans. I can see, what a big deal it is to you.
It couldn't be bigger. Come on, Millie.
I'm running out of stalling tactics. I mean, I'm going to have to tell her about her godfathers.
Maybe she's forgotten about it.
No, she hasn't. She's just going to come up with $1 million question in a while, and I'm going to have an answer.
Well, I've always found out in situations like this that honesty is the only way.
Well, I have no intention of lying. I'm just trying to think of a way to soften the blow.
Well, I think you better get it over with as soon as possible. The longer you leave it, it's going to get worse,
I know.
I figured it out.
What?
Why my godfathers aren't here and why you won't talk about them.
Oh, Robin.
You're throwing a surprise party for me. And when we get home, everybody will be there, won't they?
Can you excuse us for a moment?
Sure.
Can you sit down, darling?
We're not having a party?
No, sweetheart, we're not. You see, Buzz is still very sick, okay?
I thought so. I remembered him in my prayers every single night.
Good, darling.
Is he going to be well?
Yes, he's going to get well. He's going to get perfectly well. He's still at the special hospital, you know.
May I see him soon?
Oh, yes, darling. He's dying to see you. He's missed you terribly.
I guess he can't come to our parties in Candy. What time are Sean and Frisco going to be there?
There isn't going to be a party. And even if there was, I don't think that Sean and Frisco would attend.
Why? Don't they like me anymore?
Oh, they love you, darling. It's me that they're not too thrilled with.
Why? What did you do to Sean and Frisco?
Well, since you've been away, I've found out that Sean has done something very wrong. Because I'm chief of police, I have to investigate it. And I mean, neither of us liked it, but it couldn't be helped. You know, Sean's very angry at me. He thinks that I don't trust him.
And Frisco?
Well, Frisco, I had to suspend him from the police force. Now, I hated doing it, but he left me no choice.
So he's angry at you too?
Yes, very.
Why do you think Sean did something wrong? And why did you have to suspend Frisco? I thought you said he was going to be a good
Oh,
policeman.
yes, he's going to be a wonderful policeman, darling, but he just has a few lessons that he has to learn.
Not like this, Mommy. This just isn't right. It isn't right, Mommy.
Anna?
Yes.
Do you mind if I go see my cousin Mariangela right away? I am worried about those two little children. They are two little devils, they are.
Tired after your flight?
Oh, not at all. You see, we arrived here with the shuttle this morning. But we got to New York last night, and we spent the night in the hotel. And I am rested. And I don't think that Robin is tired either. Oh, you should see the way she jumped around in the shuttle.
You tired, was it? Oh, dear.
I have an idea that I think might just save the day.
What is it? Because I'm fresh out of ideas.
Well, I can't put it into effect until later, so you bear with me.
All right.
Robin? How about a visit to the zoo?
Okay.
Well, you don't sound too happy about it, young lady.
Won't be the same without my friends. I miss Sean and Frisco.
So much for the therapeutic values of a visit to the zoo.
Don't worry, Robin will come around. Let's have a hug.
Oh, I don't want anything, thank you.
Oh, well, then I won't have one either. Thank you.
I expected something like this to happen, but I thought she'd be happy enough just seeing me. I should have known better.
Robin was thrilled to see you at the airport.
Until she realized that Sean, Frisco, and Buzz weren't going to be there to meet her.
Oh, but you can't help what happened to them, Anna.
I know, but I still feel responsible for having let them go. They're more than just her godfathers. They're the only extended family that she's ever had. Well, I've moved us around far too much for her ever to get close to many people.
I love the story.
I finally feel settled in a place. You know, it's this city, and I have a nice job. I have some good friends. And I would like to call this place home. What do, I proceed to alienate 3 of the most important people in my daughter's life. I mean, 2 of them barely talk to me.
What's the point in raking yourself over the coals for something you can do absolutely nothing about, Anna?
Well, yeah, I could change my job. For the first time, I really hate what I do for a living. If I wasn't a cop, I wouldn't have to go after Sean and Frisco.
Robin will understand.
When she gets older, but what about now? I can't stand to see her like that. You know, her happiness is the single most important thing in my life.
And nothing means more to me than your happiness.
Oh, sorry. I really can't be very good company this afternoon.
I think I know how to raise Robin's spirits, and yours too.
You have a miracle up your sleeve?
No, but I have a little surprise planned for both of you for later.
Well, we could certainly do with one.
Why don't you leave me here alone with Robin for a while? Go on.
Why?
I'll meet you at the pub later.
Right?
I can maybe bring her around.
Yes, it's worth a try. I certainly can't get through to her.
Okay.
Sweetheart, I have to go and do something. Duke's going to look after you. I'll see you later, okay? Have fun.
Hey, why don't we just sit up here for a little bit?
Why?
Because I want to tell you a story, that's why.
I'm not really in the mood for a story right now.
Well, I'll keep it short, but I think you're going to like this story. It's about me when I was a little boy.
How old?
Oh, I was probably a few years older than you. My dad was hurt one day at work, and then he couldn't work anymore. And pretty soon, well, we didn't have any money left.
What did you do?
Well, after a while, we had to leave, and then I had to leave all my friends behind.
It must have been sad.
Oh, I was, and I was angry, too. I blame my father for ruining my whole life.
I know how you felt.
Well, I mean, sometimes I barely spoke to my father. I didn't like him at all.
But
Well, he was deeply hurt. He was hurt by the way I behaved, but he never let on at all.
But he hurt you, too.
Well, it wasn't intentional. He wouldn't do that intentionally. It wasn't my father's fault. He didn't mean to get hurt. He didn't mean to lose his job. It took me a long time to understand that. I caused him a lot of pain, you know, and it was only because I was thinking myself.
This story's just not about you, is it? You're talking about me and my mommy, too?
Maybe just a little.
What happened to my godfathers? Maybe it wasn't all her fault.
Well, that's for you to decide, but I know your mother would never do anything to hurt them. She loves them very, very much.
Maybe I was blaming her for something she couldn't help, huh? Kind of like what you did to your father.
Maybe. But you know what? There's one big difference.
What?
You were a lot wiser than I was.
What are you doing here?
Well, I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here.
Not today, you don't. Now, weren't you given the day off?
How'd you know that?
Duke told me when he said I could use his computer.
Oh, yeah? Do what?
None of your business.
Oh. Why are you being so secretive? Duke gave you permission to use the computer. Surely you can tell me what you're doing.
Doesn't concern you, dollface. Forget it.
Duke could tell me.
I'm just taking care of some union business, that's all.
What?
Pension welfare. You wouldn't be interested.
No, I'm fascinated with that stuff, really.
It's highly confidential, you know.
Oh, come on. Why don't you just let me give me the figures and I'll
No,
put them in the
come on.
computer.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, I can handle it. Now, why don't you just take a nice long walk along the waterfront? Go on. Have a nice day.
So you were interested in seeing how the delivery of the washing machines went, too?
It's plan B. If it doesn't go smoothly, our whole operation is jeopardized.
Relax. It went like a charm. Damon couldn't be happier.
I take it we're on schedule, then.
Exactly as designed. Damon says he hopes you're pleased with our efforts in Port Charles.
They don't waste any time unloading, do they?
Damon told me the cash has already been removed and is in the process of being laundered.
Excellent.
We are exactly where we wanted to be in this operation at this particular time. Duke is keeping track of everything on his computer. All the entries are being logged there. Security couldn't be tighter. No one, and I mean no one, is going to penetrate this operation.
I hope not, for all our sakes. I'm still concerned about that cop's wife.
Felicia?
I don't like having her working in the office. She may see or hear something.
Duke wants to keep her close. Guess he figures he can keep an eye on her easier.
Easier than getting rid of her altogether?
Port Charles is Duke's territory. He should be able to handle it.
He better.
Look, he's assured us that we're not going to have any trouble with that cop either. According to Duke, he has Frisco and Felicia right where he wants them.
That's what I wanted to hear. I will convey the message to our employer. Pray Duke keeps his word.
Let's go.
Okay, open your eyes and see for yourself. Welcome home, Roman. Just like you want to.
I got a party after all.
You did. Thanks to a very special man.
Thank you, Uncle Duke. This is great.
Oh, you're very welcome. Hey, Red, what do we have in the menu today for this little world traveler?
Well, we figured Robin had enough of that foreign food, so we whipped up an all-American meal just for her. I hope you like burgers, fries, hot dogs, and a chocolate sundae.
I like them. I love them. They're my favorite food.
Well, in that case, you are in for one lovely little treat.
I miss hamburgers and hot dogs when I was in Australia. It's a neat country, but they don't eat the right stuff. You know how hard it is to find good pizza down there?
Now, you start on this, and the rest is coming.
Oh, my gosh. Boy, is this a party. I'm starting with dessert. I had fun with Daddy and Polly when I was in Australia, but I miss my home and my friends.
Well, we all missed you too, Robin.
Yes, it wasn't the same without you at all.
Hope you didn't get too lonely.
No, I managed to stay busy.
Towards the end of my vacation, I couldn't wait to get back here. And I started thinking of all the things I was missing, like the election.
Did you hear the results of the election?
Yeah. Congratulations on winning.
Oh, thank you. You know, your posters really did the trick. I could never have done it without you.
Well, if you ever want to run for anything else, give me a call.
Well, I don't know. I think I've seen the last of the campaign trail for a little while. But if I change my mind, you will certainly be the first one I ask.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you haven't thought of running for mayor.
What, are you kidding? And be your boss?
Probably be very good.
Well, listen. I know you two have a lot of catching up to do, so I'll leave you, huh?
Okay.
I've got some business to attend to. I'll see you later.
Thanks again for the party, Uncle.
You are very welcome, and welcome home, huh?
Thank you.
What did you say to her? She seems totally changed.
It's my secret.
Oh. Well, you certainly lifted her spirits. Thank you for getting me out of a really awkward situation.
It's my pleasure.
I still have the future to worry about. You know, this thing with Sean and Frisco isn't going to end overnight.
Oh, for goodness sake, Anna, don't worry about it. Things will work out.
Okay?
Okay? Why don't you go back and enjoy the party with your daughter, and I'll see you later.
Right.
Okay?
This is very good. Should be in here somewhere. If he entered a program, I should be able to find it. Oh, hello.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to frighten you.
I was just checking up on some figures.
Which figures?
Food orders from the pub. I just wanted to make sure the cash outlay was sufficient enough to cover all of them.
I see. And was it?
Oh, yeah, we're great.
I imagine you are.
Well, I have some more work I have to do for Duke, so I'd better get going.
We'll just wait here for Duke, if you don't mind.
Oh, not at all. Make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
I don't like her fooling with the computer.
Relax. She could pound that keyboard all day and not get a clue as what we're up to.
That's right. Only those who have the access code word can get any information on our operation. Gentlemen, nothing can go wrong now. Bingo.
It was a good game, but the next time you let me win, you hear?
Okay, I'll try. Are you mad at me?
Why?
It's okay if you are.
Darling, no, I don't have any reason to be mad at you. If anything, I thought you'd be mad at me.
I guess I was at first. But after talking to Uncle Duke, it made me feel much better.
What did he say to you?
He told me a story about when he was a little boy. How he blamed his father for something that really wasn't his fault. Kind of like what I did to you.
I see.
It was a sad story. It made me think how much I needed you.
Robert.
I love you more than anybody else in this whole world.
Oh, I love you more than anything.
I'm sorry if I upset you.
Me? Oh, darling, I'm the one that should apologize for upsetting you. Sweetheart, I know it's very hard for you to accept the fact that Sean Frisco and myself, we all have differences. You don't know how badly I wish it would just be over.
I understand.
You sure?
If my godfather did something wrong, I know it wouldn't be your fault. And if you had to punish them, I'd understand that too.
Oh.
Don't worry, Mommy. Everything's going to be all right. I just know it will.
Hello. I didn't realize we had a meeting scheduled this evening. We thought we should celebrate the successful completion of the first phase of Plan B. I'm all for that. You're to be congratulated, Duke. You've pulled everything off without a hitch, so far. Well, I see no reason for the two of you to remain here. I trust you're satisfied with what you've seen, gentlemen.
Very.
Well, then spread the news. Return home and tell them that everything is under control here in Port Charles. To further associations. May they all go this smoothly. Shouldn't have to tell you. We're fortunate that nothing went wrong this time. You make your own luck, perhaps. I'm especially glad that rookie cop has ceased to be a threat. We won't have any more trouble with Frisco Jones. Here, I have some papers for you. What is it?